We interrupt the internet with breaking news.
This just in, 4 brown bears woke up from hibernation and immediately looked like they wanted severance. A German soccer fan unplugged VAR like he was repossessing electricity. And scientists found the oldest known dog, confirming humanity has needed emotional support since before furniture. Good evening, everybody. Hope your night is going better than a referee walking toward instant replay and finding out some lunatic turned the future off at the wall. I'm Bob, and this is Bob versus the News, the only show where I square up against reality, and reality keeps showing up with illegal tactics, a ski mask, and emotional backup from prehistoric dogs. I came in confident tonight, which, in hindsight, was arrogant. 4 young brown bears at UK's biggest zoo woke up from hibernation and strolled out, yawning like the calendar itself owed them an apology. These bears came out looking like people reopening a laptop after a long weekend and seeing 96 unread emails. That's not wildlife, that's payroll trauma with shoulders. 2 points for Bob, immediate office kill shot. Bob opens up hot, clean jab. He saw the labor angle before the footage finished buffering. And the yawning is what kills me. That's not adorable. That's contempt. That is the exact face a man makes when someone says, "Quick, sink." 2 points for the News. Yawn had a veteran presence. The News answers that yawn came in with old man strength. Also, these are young bears. Young. Even the youth are exhausted now. Nature said, here's the next generation. And the next generation said, respectfully, no. 3 points to Bob. Big combination from Bob. He's working the body, the audience feels seen and slightly attacked. They did not come out like apex predators. They came out like 4 guys from accounting asked to help move a sectional. One of these bears absolutely looked around like, let's keep the day light. No major maulings. Ease back in. 2 points to the News. The footage will not go quietly. The News is hanging in with elite replay value. And honestly, I respect the whole operation. 3 months off, slow return, minimal enthusiasm. That's not hibernation, that's weaponized PTO. 3 points to Bob. Oh, what a phrase. Bob closes the round with a nasty uppercut to modern employment. If these bears unionize by Friday, I'm joining. Bob takes round 1, sharp reads, strong angles, and a punishing attack on daylight, productivity, and corporate morale. A masked fan unplugged the VAR monitor during a German 2nd Division soccer match because apparently sports protest has now entered its Home Depot phase. This is incredible. Most fans boo. Some throw insults. This man said, no, tonight I become infrastructure. 3 points to the News. The News comes out bombing. Mask, plan, target acquisition. This is premium nonsense. Imagine being the referee. You walk over to the monitor. The stadium is tense. The crowd is roaring. And the screen is dead like a Chili's Tabit. That is not a match review. That is a table for 4 and a mozzarella stick sampler. 2 points to Bob. Bob counters clean. He turned German chaos into casual dining. And then you find out there was a banner basically telegraphing the whole thing. pull the plug on the VAR. That's not fan expression, that's Etsy terrorism. 4 points to the News. Huge scoring run for the News. Premeditation, branding, follow through. Bob's corner is sweating. And the best part, the sabotage didn't even work. The review still happened remotely. So all this man accomplished was turning a live professional sporting event into tech support with shin guards. 3 points to Bob. Bob stays alive. Gorgeous counter left. He's not going away. Somewhere, there's a off-site official getting a call like, "Hello? Yes? Germany has unplugged itself again?" And that's the thing. VAR was already annoying. Now it's being attacked like a witness. This sport has fake injuries, real grudges, dramatic flops, and now a masked electrician of chaos. Soccer is one bad week from needing the National Guard and a surge protector. 4 points to the News. The News is pouring it on. Bob's taking clean shots from pure unnecessary escalation. You know what this guy really did? He didn't stop VAR. He just gave VAR a victim complex. Now, replay technology gets to act like it survived something. 2 points to Bob. Strong satire from Bob. He stole the sequence late. But I can't get over the image. A masked man at a soccer game attacking a monitor cable like he's auditioning for the world's saddest heist movie. No money, no diamonds, no hostages. Just one angry man kidnapping a power strip. That's not Ocean's 11. That's Extension Cord Steve and the Raiders of the Lost Outlet. 3 points to Bob. Bob with a late flurry. He made it close. Then reality lands the last insult. The game still ended. The result still stood. And the guy basically committed public stupidity just to become a footnote in a help desk ticket. That's devastating. That's criminal effort for intern level impact. 5 points to the News. Oh, the News with a 5-point hammer. This is a corrupt judge caliber haymaker. If your revolution can be defeated by remote access, it was never a revolution. After 2 rounds, it is tight. Bob rallied late, but the News got huge production from premeditated stupidity and unauthorized electrical theater. Scientists identified the earliest known domestic dog about 15,800 years old, which means even prehistoric humans took one look at the species and said, "We need emotional support immediately." Let me get this straight. Before cities, before taxes, before apps, before per my last email, humans already had a dog. That is moving. It's also humiliating, because dogs achieved brand loyalty before we achieved roofing. 3 points to Bob. Bob starts round 3 with venom. Tremendous historical disrespect. And buried with humans? That's not a pet. That's family. That's somebody in the Ice Age saying, "When I go, my guy goes." That's beautiful. It also means prehistoric people had a healthier relationship with a dog than modern adults have with anyone holding an iPhone. 3 points to the News. The News lands right back. Hart always scores late in the championship rounds. And apparently the dog may have eaten fish provided by humans. Custom meals in the Stone Age. Meanwhile, modern dogs eat drywall, mulch, one Lego, and then look at you like the restaurant has gone downhill. 4 points to Bob. He's on a run. Big specifics. Drywall always travels. But here's where it gets dangerous. This dog was around 15,800 years ago, and the headline still somehow makes modern humanity look needy. Because dogs apparently been doing the same job forever, looking at unstable primates and going, okay, I'll ride with him. 3 points to the news. The news keeps answering. That premise has championship cardio. Think about the arc here. Empires collapsed, languages vanished, civilizations burned, dogs stayed on message. Humans, war, fraud, sabotage, VAR. Dogs, I still believe in you, King. That is not loyalty. That is a long-running hostage situation with tail wags. 4 points to Bob. He lands huge. He tied the German sabotage back in. Veteran callback work. And honestly, the oldest known dog may be the strongest character in tonight's whole card. The Bears logged in and hated it. Extension cord Steve unplugged himself from dignity. But this dog saw early humanity, dirty, confused, probably inventing failure in real time, and said, that's my franchise. Bob is taking over. 4 points. Massive rally. The crowd is on its feet. The desk is not secured. But then the news lands the last moral punch, and it's brutal. After 15,800 years, dogs are still better at unconditional love than humans are at basic follow-through. That's why the story wins on character. The oldest known dog isn't just history. He's evidence. Evidence that from the very beginning, humanity needed a furry project manager. Oh my god! The news steals it with integrity points. 5 points. The judge loves integrity points. And that's the final humiliation. The first great relationship in human history may have been a dog looking at us and deciding to lower his standards. The news with back-to-back haymakers. Bob is furious. The commission is hiding. Dogs are not pets. They are an ancient intervention program. By split decision, majority corruption, and one devastating late surge from prehistoric emotional stability, the news. Oh, that is crooked. That is coastal judging. That is anti-hosting scoring. Bob boxed well. Don't patronize me, analyst voice. What we learned. If a bear wakes up yawning, leave him alone. He's either recovering from hibernation or returning to middle management. If your protest strategy involves unplugging a monitor, your movement was the energy of a man arguing with a printer. And if dogs have loved us since the Ice Age, then, frankly, dogs deserve equity. Bob won the opener, nearly stole the middle, and got clipped late by a 15,800-year-old good boy with elite intangibles. Until next time, I'm Bob. Good night, stay weird, and remember, if a prehistoric dog could believe in humanity, the least you can do is stop unplugging things at soccer matches.